いしょ、そしたら8回目やっていきたいと思います。ちょうど交通が終わって、次は殺人家ですね。事件の方をやっていきたいと思います。そしたらよろしくお願いします。
I didn't come to California to be a
Do you have the address?
It's been all over KGPL.
赤い口紅事件ですね。ちょうど物語も折り返し地点からちょうど前半が終わったような感じですね。こっちかな。では現場に行きましょう。
Can you drive to this one?
相変わらずのファストトラベルで。
What happened to Rose?
Parker wants the chief's job. Word is it's either going to be him or Thad Green. So they're both clearing the decks.
So where does that leave you, Galloway?
Leaves me saddled with a chump like you, Phelps. I didn't ask for it and I don't want you, so keep it to yourself. See if you can learn something about seeing how a real cop operates.
なるほど。
What did he mean by the werewolf?
Vidalia. The Daily News came out calling him the werewolf killer. The Examiner came up with the Black Dahlia.
We any closer to catching him?
Not a chance. 6 months and hundreds of guys running down leads and we got nothing.
You don't think this has anything to do with it?
No, I don't. 90% of murders are domestic, Phelps. Some guy gets into a beef with his wife, he takes it too far. This will be the same. But cutting someone in half and leaving them off the sidewalk, that's a one-off.
Why so many women this year?
Because of the war. You should know that. Guy gets to kill people every day in combat. Comes home, he's expected to take lip from his wife. What do you think's gonna happen?
It's that simple.
Like I said, most of the time it is.
さて、事件現場にもう少ししたら着きますね。よいしょ。
How about a scoop for the Examiner, Galloway? You could use some good press.
Another tramp, another message. Is the werewolf back in business, boys?
Do you have a mother, asshole? A
Yeah,
sister?
hello.
How about showing some respect for this poor woman? Let us do our
あ、
job.
ミヤンどう
Detective
も
Galloway
い
will
らっ
give
し
you a
ゃい。
statement
ありがと
later.
う。
He's good,
こんばん
Rusty.
は。
He even sounds
はい、こんばん
genuine.
は。
That's Phelps, guys. The war hero. Defending the honor of murdered humps.
Get used to it, Phelps. Moving along, guys. You got your pictures, you got your headlines. Now scram.
よいしょ。そしたらちょうど事件現場に着きましたので捜査していきましょう。ひでえな。まあ多分ちょっと待ってよ。これ無造作に置いてる箱とか気になるんだけど関係ないね。まあこっからか。この枠内に証拠があるって感じ。
Patrolman, this your beat?
Yes, sir. Well, part of it. Kids park here, they use it like a lover's lane. It's a working neighborhood. Some trouble, but nothing like this. It's known locally as the Moors.
You were first on the scene?
Yes, detective.
No one's disturbed the body.
No, sir. We cleared out them vulture reporters so Pinker and the coroner could work. They're waiting to talk to you.
Go house to house and see what you come up with.
なるほど。ということで証拠を探していきましょう。
What can you tell me about the shoe prints?
サイズ8の鉱
Men's
物。
size 8s. Pinker lifted impressions for me to compare back at the lab.
あとこれ線以外か。こう来て、あ、外部の方から行こう。昔のヘアブラシはこんなんなんだね。関係はないなと。そしてカバンの中身をチェック。
The victim's bag?
まるで対象をさらに調べる。
Looks brand new. Can't be the one used on the body.
口紅ね。これが何の証拠になるのかよくわからないけど。事件のタイトルが赤い口紅事件。これだな。 なんだこれ。
Looks like some kind of puzzle or parlor game.
まあ一般的ななんか常識を試されてるようで。よいしょ。5回。違うの？あ、これが違うとか。あ、わかったわかった。全部これに合わせろだ。こうだ。よし。ライターかい。バンバークラブ、ダウンタウンのおすすめのツイッター6、6。
The Bomba Club. Why steal a table lighter?
ライターが一つ。そして、おっと、これだな。関係ない。It doesn't matter.
Probably nothing.
Same on. おっと。
Seems irrelevant.
同じく関係ない。It doesn't matter. まあここら辺歩いたんで、では本命に行こう。
Could be the head injuries. She has been badly stalked. The cuts look superficial. I'll know for sure in an hour.
What caused the blunt force injury to the face?
Could be anything from a baseball bat to a lug wrench. I'll have more details after the autopsy.
よし。ごめん。仏さんはそれぐらいにしといてあげよう。手は。
What about this wound on the finger?
Something removed. A ring, most likely. I assume it was taken post-mortem.
指輪な感じだね。まあ関係ないと。あ、なるほどね。こいつは裸だったんだな。クソくらい BT テックス。
Interesting.
Interesting.
What does the writing on the victim mean?
BD. Like Dahlia? Tex? Your guess is as good as mine. Could be something to it, or it could be the killer's trying to throw you off the scent. Either way, I'll run tests on the lipstick.
Any idea of the time of death?
From the temperature, I'd say after midnight. I'll confirm with you later.
Can we get to the bomba? A man could die of thirst in a case like this.
あ、そうか、刑事変わったんだもんな。OK、そしたら、クラブ行きますか。ほっと。今は相棒が運転できない。なんで？あ、ちょっと、遅いんだよ、相棒。ほら。
バーカアンダーバーマイナス。
ああ、みやちゃんと。そういつもバーカーだよ。バーカーって言わないで、バーカーって。どう冬休み始まったけど、楽しんでる。いいね、学生さん。お、すっげえ渋滞。
Big head to hang on your wall. The caller of the decade. You've been working evidence on BD case for 6 months and got next.
There's a difference, Rusty.
Oh, yeah?
I just started working it today.
Okay, hotshot. What's more likely? The werewolf comes back around, leaving us a note on a corpse?
He clearly has a thing for power. Power over women. Why not power over the police department as well?
Let me finish, Phelps. A guy opens his mouth again after 6 months of stum. Or some opportunist who's been reading about the BD figures he'll rip off the MO and get himself a freebie.
That's not totally fantastical.
You know, the Examiner and the Daily News might be good at coming up with monikers, but they're terrible for police work. There's a reason we didn't get the son of a bitch after the short murder was them, locusts.
Where do you think the werewolf killer is now?
Dead by his own hand, stationed somewhere else with the armed forces. San Quentin, another town, another country, who knows. So Phelps, I understand you want to turn this into a big case, but it doesn't work.
ああ、やろうと思ったんだけどね、サーバーが不安定でどうのこうのってツイッターに書いてたからね、やめたんだよね。なんかサーバーが不安定みたいだよ、接続できないみたいな、なんかわかんないけど、なんかやってないからって言って、そうやってツイッターに書いてあったから、とりあえずね、これまだね、半分しかやってないんですさ。だからとりあえず、これ進めないと次のね、やりたいゲームできないでしょ。PUBG 以上やってきますから大丈夫だよ。やってきますから大丈夫だよ。これも面白いよ。よいしょ。
Gentlemen, what can I get you?
Phelps and Galloway, LAPD. Were you working here last night?
Yes. How can I help, officer?
You can start with your name.
Garrett
とりあえず、犬の動画上げてほしい。にゃオーバーバー、逆三角オーバーバー。
ああ、ツイッターだけといてあげる。なんかあったから。なんか撮ってるから、ツイッターだったらだけといてあげる。
5 feet 7, about 110 pounds, blonde hair, about 40 years of age.
You mean Celine Henry?
待てよ。
Yes. Do you know anything about her?
I don't. But the owner, Mr. McCall, serves her most nights. Would you like to speak to him?
I would.
He sits at the back of the club. Wears a hibiscus. You can't miss him. Is there anything else?
Fire away, Phelps. I'll stay here. I'm a little
ということで、
Pour me 3 fingers of rye.
調べましょう。まあ、どう考えても、お前か
Detective Phelps, LAPD. We're investigating the murder of Celine Henry. Do you know her?
Celine?
Pay for that?
Christ. Sure I know her. She and I and Jacob, her husband, we go way back.
She was here last night?
Sure, she's a regular. Celine is...
What?
Was a lovely woman.
Lovely woman.
Was Mrs. Henry here with anyone last night?
Not at first. Celine already had quite a head start.
But she attracted attention?
Certainly. A few gentlemen became very enamored with her and her stories. One guy in particular.
What? これどうなのこの目。なんか細めた目。
You know him?
No. He's been in a couple of times.
Did they leave together?
Yes. At around 11. If it helps, I made the guy's license plate.
I think this could be a great help, sir. Thank you.
うまくいったんじゃない？さて、被害者から盗まれた指輪。
Mrs. Henry appeared to be missing a ring, torn from her finger, but not her wedding finger.
Celine always wore a red garnet ring on the large side. Larger than life, like Celine herself.
Did she have it a long time?
Sure. Since way back in her flying days.
Did her husband buy it for her?
No, it was before Jacob.
I think you know where the ring came from, and I think you're going to tell me.
Okay. I bought it years ago. I Carried a torch for Celine in those days. Guess I always have.
好きなんだ
Old man never knew about it.
やっぱり
You know the husband?
Sure I know Jacob. He was in the Corps. He met Celine on a fur when the war was finished. Put up with a load of shit.
Do you think he killed his wife?
No. No, not in my opinion.
Was he ever violent with her?
Celine came in here last night looking like she'd taken a slap. They don't live together anymore, so it might not have been him.
Thanks, Mr. McCall. You've been a big help. One more thing. Would you have an address for Celine?
違ったのよ。
142 North Union Avenue. God knows I had to send her home in enough cabs to remember that.
セリーヌ・ヘンリーの家をじゃあ捜査しとったわ。
Let's get out of here.
Hey, what's the hurry? My stool was just starting to
何言
warm
って
up
んだ、忙しいん
nicely.
だよ。さて、お車は当たった。違う。お前が運転するんだ。
You can drive.
And where exactly are we
最後
going?
何だったんだ、一体。
You find the booze helps you get through a working day?
Sharpens my investigatory instincts, though.
A smart lawyer might use that to throw out anything you collect today.
A smart man might know it's unwise to stand between the patient and his medicine.
As long as you're not falling over, Rusty, I'll let it slide.
That's mighty kind of you, Phelps. You know, you picked the wrong job if a healthy thirst offends you, Cole.
We owe it to this city to do the best we can in this position. As homicide detectives, that responsibility is all the more serious.
Always the politician.
It's not political, it's practical. Maybe the men combing Hollywood Boulevard after the Elizabeth Short murder were more interested in sniffing out booze than the clues that would have led to her killer.
Yeah, well, if only you'd been there, choir boy. Betty Short would be alive, the Japs would have spared Pearl Harbor, our ancestors wouldn't have tasted the forbidden fruit.
Minor syntactical error, Detective Galloway. I never claimed to be able to prevent crime. I only suggested a proficiency in solving them. Guess that's the drink slowing you down.
Oh my God, brother, oh brother. It's worse than I could ever have imagined.
OK。さて、来ましたよ。次なる目的地。
I'll try the back door. Wait here a second.
おっと。
Side window's been jimmied. Looks like somebody's creeped the joint.
ということで、家宅捜索。おっと。
No good to me.
今は関係ない。てか関係ない。よいしょ。よいしょ。ここら辺も関係ない。おっと。これちょっと久々の新聞じゃない？あ、違うか。
Size 9s.
ない。
Above average for a lady. Doesn't look like anything.
Burglar used the pry bar. Why did you kick the door in?
You think I'm gonna climb through a broken window in a $30 suit? You got another thing coming, Buster.
ということと、メモがある。映画覚めたら俺はハントリードライブ1052号室にいる。ジェイコブ。
Celine and Jacob are obviously having problems. Speaks to motive.
ジェイコブ・ヘンリーの
Crime
ことを
scene
操作す
evidence
る
still weighs against it being the husband. Jacob could give us something to go on. One of my exes drank like this, you'd be feeling the back of my hand.
Call in burglary and get technical services out here. I'll talk to
完
the neighbors.
璧関係ないよね、これで。
Don't take all day about it, Phelps. I get nasty when I'm thirsty.
近所の聞き込みを操作すると。
Galloway, homicide, badge number 564. Requesting technical services for a suspected 459 at 142 North Union.
これだね、やっぱ。
Tiffany? The rest of the stuff is
Tiffany.
junk. Might explain the missing ring. A regular Amelia Earhart in her day. The ring looks distinctive.
ああ、なるほどね。まあ関係ないわな。
Doesn't give me anything to go on.
よいしょ。してと。ここも関係ない。おっと。
Doesn't tell me anything.
何よそれ。全くわからんな。ごめんなさい。っていう感じかな。して。電話わかるよ。
Operator, message for KGPL.
Putting you through now.
Phelps, badge 1247.
How can I help, Detective?
Detective.
I need a registered owner on a license plate, 2boy8899.
Yes, Detective. I'll need to contact the DMV. Shall I relay the details via KGPL?
Please. Thank you.
OK。してと。だいたいこれで調べ終わったな。あ、新聞だ。まあこれ見とこうね。
You said I had to go back, Doctor.
The fires are cathartic. They allow you to confront your past.
You said the house would be empty.
Are you taking the medication I have prescribed?
You said the house would be empty. I heard them screaming.
Circumstances were unfortunate. My colleagues had made all the necessary
You
arrangements.
said the house would be empty. You're killing me.
The deaths were unfortunate, but you have dealt with death before. I want you to come to the clinic and we can deal.
You said the house would be empty. How can I find peace?
えらいやつだな。っていう過去の動画ですね。よいしょ。これを押してしまったら間違ってあれだから、こうだな。よし。てか、新聞が全然集まってないんだけど大丈夫？ってあたりを、ロケーションなんだけど、なんかあたり、あれだ。 あの人。おっと。
It wasn't safe around here anymore.
LAPD. Are you acquainted with Celine Henry, Miss?
Horgan. Jennifer Horgan. I've known Celine for more than 10 years. Our children grew up together. What's going on, officer?
Did you see Mrs. Henry go out last night?
Well, I'm no busybody, you understand, but Celine had been drinking. And she and poor, long-suffering Jacob had a terrible row.
Poor Jacob.
I think Jacob
もやし親父の配信覗いてきた。相変わらず変態だ。
Did he come back?
変態だった。
Celine was listening to music and shouting until she left around 10 p.m. She was very drunk to have been driving. But she is not the sort of person you can stop from doing something when her dander is up. What is this about, officer? Is Celine all right?
I'm afraid Mrs. Henry has been murdered, ma'am.
Murdered?
Brother.
Oh my god.
Oh, 匂いね。
I'm afraid I need to go and sit down.
夫婦間の問題だね。まああまりうまくいってなかったっていうのをご近所さんも見てたと。
Let's see what Jacob has to say for himself.
この女性の発音聞きやすい。
この映画多分ね、このゲーム聞きやすいよ。逆に字幕英語でもいいと思うよ。まあ全部が全部いいからできると思うけど。
Jacob Henry had a violent argument with his wife last night. He's looking more and more likely.
For my money, the broad keeps the house looking like that. She probably deserved it.
あと喋りがスローリーだよね。大丈夫今の。
Fine by me.
So it ain't the werewolf killer after all. Good to see you've come to your senses, Cole.
I always said work the evidence. I only stipulated a connection to the BD killer as an avenue of investigation we should leave open. And as far as I'm concerned, it still is.
よいしょ。ということで、ジェイコブのヘンリーだったんですね。ドンパチ警戒。じゃあ、お手本を見させていただきますか。
You Jacob Henry?
Yeah. Who's asking?
LAPD. You're under arrest for the murder of your wife, Celine Henry.
Murder? Celine?
Save the dramatics for RKO, pal. You got bigger problems.
What the hell are you talking about?
What the hell are you talking
about? You come in here, you tell me that Celine is...
Take a seat, Mr. Henry. We're going to have a look around, then we'll talk.
Jesus, I'm sorry.
What the hell is going on? What the hell is going on? どうなってんだみたいな。
I get even the slightest hint that you're a flight risk.
Not everything here is going to be relevant.
これは関係ないね。全く関係ない。けどな、12時、ちょっとな、PUBG もやりたいんだよな。おっと昔っぽいね、これ。これ面白いんだけど、これどこやってんだよ。なんとかサムシングオフ？
回線悪い時の FPS はしない方がいい。
ああ、なるほどね。まあね、そうだよね。向こうのが早く見えたりしてるからね。なんかね、サーバー多分ね、パンクしてんだろうね。Thanks for the なんだ Thanks for the offer か offer and you to do something about my なんちゃら。
Nope.
ね。ちょっと待って。
マイジョブだお。
マイジョブ。これか。ジェイコブ・ヘンリーが妻のセリーについて書いたメモの人。ジョブ。ちょっと待って、もう一回見させて。ああ、申しに感謝する妻なんとかしてほしいと。ほう。こいつ、怪しい
な。違う。
マイジョブだよって。どういうこと？さあ、取り調べしよう。
恥ずかしい。なんて書いてたんだろ。
今のメモ？
Look, I don't know.
なんて言ったんだ、ちょっと待って。疑うだな。
We get the impression that Celine liked to live the glamorous life. How did she end up with a hump like you, Jacob?
Celine was one of the first woman pilots. She
目がうつろすぎるこの人。怪しい。
どうだろうね。
When she came back here broke and struggling, she married a mechanic. Put a roof over her head, food on the table. Not glamorous, but the best I could do. I'm not ashamed about that.
なんで罰なの？
When did you last see your wife, Mr. Henry?
Last night. I went to see her. We talked. Things got a little out of hand. I left.
直感使わせてもらおう。
You don't remember what time you last saw your wife alive?
Look, I'm sorry. I left. Maybe 9 p.m. Might have been a little later, but right around 9.
殺害の動機。
Why did you kill her, Jacob? Things will go better if you come clean about it.
これは反証だよね。
That's a lousy thing to say. I never gave up on my wife.
I don't believe you, Jacob. I think you didn't have the guts to do it yourself, so you had someone else do it.
You want to back that up with something, Big Mouth? Huh?
Big Mouth。大口叩きやがってって。悪いが証拠はあるんだ。
The note by the phone suggests you meant her harm.
You want the truth? Truth is, I was sick to death of her. I was trying to have her committed.
So you can prove that you came back here after you left your wife's place.
I came back here. I was here all night. Start work at 6:30. I'm not the going out type.
So you were here, tucked up in bed, while someone was out there beating your wife's brains out. That's all you've got?
Talk to the bartender at the Bomba Club. He'll tell you he called here last night, and I answered the phone.
We're still going to need you to come downtown, Mr. Henry.
We can get this all down on paper, Jacob. How you got fed up with your wife and how you figured killing her would bury all your troubles.
Kill my own
crap, and you just couldn't stand it anymore.
Shut your goddamn mouth.
So now you're going to tell me you loved her? Ah, the DA remorse, Jacob.
おっと。なに
Let's just leave it at that.
ちょっと待って、やり方がわかんない。
What's this bunkin'?
ほう。ほう。ほう。
え、何この展開絵文字。
ほう。ほう。ほう。あ、なるほどね。オッケー。逆ギレしたみたいな。
Call it in and get a squad car dispatched. And check for messages. I'll keep old Slugger here company.
ほんとこいつが犯人だもんね。じゃあとりあえず電話しよう。この展開
Operator, give me R&I.
Putting you through now.
Phelps, badge 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
I need a patrol unit to transport a suspect back to Central.
Certainly, Detective.
公務執行妨害でおじゃんだね。
まあそうだね。
Yes, ma'am.
Carruthers,
It's Phelps.
I've completed the autopsy. Several wounds to the head from a blunt metal instrument. Closest match would be a socket wrench.
ソケットレンチ。
So the cause of death was the blunt.
No, the blows to the head surprisingly were not fatal. Death was from hemorrhage and shock from the fractured ribs and multiple injuries caused by the stomping.
Anything else?
He's some kind of sex fiend. The tissues of the anus were bruised about 1/8 of an inch, but no trace of semen in the anus, vagina, or stomach.
Thanks, Doctor.
Operator, give me R&I.
Any word on an owner for that vehicle? License was 2boy8899.
Yes, Detective. The plate belongs to a brown 1936 Pontiac. Registered owner is one Alonzo Mendez of 402 South Fremont Street, apartment 16.
Thanks. Any other messages?
新しいキーパーソンが出てきたね。
One, Detective. From Captain Donnelly. He wants any and all suspects returned to Central. Interviews to be set up immediately.
Got it. We're coming in.
なるほど。あとあいつを取り調べするのと、こいつね。それと、ここ行ったから、これか。よし、行こう。君が運転するんだよ。
You can drive. You drive. I need to go over the case notes.
Brother said she took a real pounding.
Maybe if he had been a little firmer in the beginning, he wouldn't be in this situation now.
I imagine that Neanderthal routine is a big hit with the ladies, Galloway.
Women love me, Phelps. I have no complexity. They know exactly what they're gonna get.
.ということで、新たな関係者の家に到着ですね。まずはアパートの黒調べよう。あ、違う。行き過ぎ。16階。16号室。16号室だけど、なにこれ。4階ね。オッケー、オーライ。
Here, the apartment's up on the top floor.
2階、3階、4階。
Don't bother knocking, just kick the door in. Take a look around and see what you can find.
いねえんじゃねえか。まずいねえな。はい、関係ないって。
Optimistic, Cole.
やっぱりニオーって人気なんだね。
あ、ニオ人気なの？最初、ニオ、そう、俺追加コンテンツやってないからな。それだけかな、気になるの。けど、そういうやっぱアクション系はやっぱ人気だよね、多分ね。
やらなくていいよ。わらわら、興味なくなったし。
いや、けど、だって追加コンテンツやってないからさ、お金払ったからさ、それをやんないとダメだよね。何周もするっていうのがね、ちょっとね、なかなかね。ちょうど今、雲のところだしね、多分あれ。おっと。これガンショップ行けるからね。意味ねえのかいって。おっと。これ確定じゃないの
？Consistent with Celine's injuries, and the blood can be typed.
ほうほうほうほう。こいつ確定だな。
Brothers could match the color and brand of the body.
それかはめられたかな。
We have the murder weapon. We better get Pinker down here.
Why keep it? Why not throw it away?
Think these clowns are geniuses?
ダークソウルとかプラットフォームとかやんないと逆にいいん
Captain
じゃん。
Don would begin to like you.
Hey, what gives? LAPD, you're under arrest.
Do not lose that son of a bitch.
任せろ。
Look at our wheels.
あいつはあれから
Mendez, stop
捕まえ
right
る。
there.
てやー。てい。
ああ、ダクソとかも配信人気だもん
You
ね。
don't need to do this,
そうね
Alonzo.
ダクソ、プラットフォームとかね。まあ同じジャンルだよね。結構ね、俺がやってた頃ね、フォールアウトとかもね、人気だったね。根強かったね。
また追いかけっこじゃん、わらわら。
そうなんだよ。バッドムービーだよ。B ムービー、B ムービー。
Get in and drive.
オッケー、任せろ。俺の運転技術だ。すげえぞ。あ、やべえ。行き過ぎた。大丈夫。並行して走ろう。ほらほらほらほらほら。マジで、あ、そんな跳ねるの？え？あいつどこ行った？ここか。
何してるの？わらわら。
どこ行ったの？あ、ごめんごめん。あいつどこ曲がった？ちょっと待って、ちょっと待って。何って。何すっかね。なんか
疲れた。
疲れた？疲れたって言わないで。ほら。
Hit him, Cole. Spin him out.
何そっちか。あ、そっちか。いや、マジかよ。うわ、ケツ振ってる。ケツ振ってる、ケツ振ってる。
I got an idea. Get him next to my window, Cole. Keep me alongside his vehicle, and I'll stop the son of a bitch.
Son of a bitch.
Don't go to sleep on me. Get me back in close.
ほら、無力化しろ、無力化。
Hit it. Clean this asshole off the road.
OK。
You're under arrest for the murder of Celine Henry.
っていう感じですね。カーチェイスに勝ちましたっていうトロフィーをゲットですね。これ意外と長いんだな。
I ain't saying a goddamn thing.
ほうほうほう。I said a goddamn thing.
You did a grand job, lads. Phelps, that's quite a way to acquit yourself in your first outing as a homicide investigator. It seems the city has a new and vengeful guardian. Considering the evidence against your suspect and the thoroughness with which a report was compiled, I foresee a safe passage through the courts, and the DA agrees with me. Brutality on the scale of such deserves retribution. The people and the press of this city demand it.
これ解決したのかね、一応。解決かい。車両損害。
This pain to cool the lava you pump through my veins, 'cause I'm burning
渋いね。
for you.
The Golden Butterfly 金の蝶です。おっとマジかよ。ひでえな。
Galloway.
こんなとこでブランデー飲んでるんでしょ。パパは絵文字。
飲んでないよ。あんなとこで今日行きたいね。ああいう雰囲気好きだよ、すっごい。生演奏聞いて。けどああいうところで飲んだら高いよ、絶対。一杯黙って1000円で。ブランデーだったら1000円で効かないじゃない。
Skipper wants you to have your newspaper face on, college boy. I think I know the place where they found the lady. It overlooks Sunset Boulevard.
なんか来週ね、まあ、プライベートな話だけどね、会社のね、人たちがね、うちに来てね、パーティーするからね、ウイスキーいっぱい買った。行け行こう。
This guy's got a screw loose.
さて、事件を調査しに行きましょう。ちょっとこのチャンネル名、もうちょっと変えれ。
Can you drive to this one?
ほうほう。何の銘柄？
調べてごらん。バッカラン12年とね、シーバスリーガル12年。氏名9000何万という。
That's one clearance under your belt. Now it's a new day with a new dead lady that needs our attention.
And no assumptions until we see the evidence.
それが1本、それが18年もん買って1本1万もやったんだけどね、貧乏だからね、いっぱいの種類飲みたいからね、そう、布団2つ種類でした。
全く知らないわらわら渋すぎる。
インターネットで調べてごらん、マッカラン12年って。勉強勉強。ということで、現場に着きました。ほらほらい。
Boys, you know as much as I do. I'll be holding a press conference once the autopsy has been completed. I have two of my finest investigators on the case. Fresh from bringing down the sword of justice on the crazed sex...
Captain, aren't there similarities between this murder and the murder of Celine Henry? And of Elizabeth Short, for that
So you don't
matter?
believe there's a crazed sex killer at large preying on women?
Boys, be sensible. We have the greatest police force in all the world with the greatest scientific investigators at our disposal. How can any killer continue to be that?
Check it out.
Be advised.
あ、これなんか繋がってんのかな。
Yeah, right. Any new leads in the Dahlia case?
Run along, boys, and let these officers get to work. We have God's work to do here, and it can't be delayed.
What do we have, Captain?
Another woman sacrificed. Speak to Carruthers. I want daily reports, gentlemen.
さて、野獣馬がいますが、操作を速攻しましょう。ああ、これ絶対あれだ。もう。統一犯だ。ディアドリモーラー PTA。
Oh, we have a name. Can you run Deirdre Muller by RNI?
ウイスキーのロールスロイスって書いてた絵文字。
そうそうそうそうそう。いいこと言うね。ウイスキーのロールスロイスって。それと知らなかったから使わさせてもらうわ。使わさせてもらうわ。いや、これは完璧強盗目当てじゃないよ。なるほど。そしたら前回の赤い口紅事件は間違った犯人を捕まえてしまったんだね。どう考えてもこう犯行の手口がね、似てるよね。ほら。やっぱりね、ほら。
Cut on a finger. Fourth finger, left hand. A wedding or engagement ring. Violently removed.
あ、違う。こっちは多分なんもないでしょ。ある。
王道だけど、庶民がギリ届く値段の美味しいウイスキー。
そうだね。それよりちょっと上になってきたらね、厳しいけどね。やっぱね、12年まではね、いけるかなと思うけどね、18年とかなったらやっぱ1万円単位だね。うわ、いって。首。
Your mark is very distinctive. I'll do some comparisons back at the lab and get back to you.
The stomping angle in the Henry case, was it reported in the press?
Sure was.
ああ、で
Every
も、
detail a
あ
copycat would want was there in the
あ、真似し
story.
てんか。なるほど、でも、犯っていう感じもあるか。なるほどね。
Detectives, RNI says that Deirdre Mahler of 130 North Bonnie Bray was reported missing this morning by her husband, Hugo Mahler.
What I tell you?
まあ私はロマネコンテしか飲まないから。ごめんね、不統合一不統合。
What about not making
それ
assumptions
は
and
それ
going
は
on the
お見それ
evidence?
しました。あれ、ロマネコンって言ってあれ、ブランデだっけなんだっけ。いいね。スコッチのウイスキーのロールスロイスっていいね。ちょっと今音が止まったんだけど。
赤ワインだよ。バカアンダーバー。
バカって言わないで。なんか聞いたことあるけどね、俺ワインは昔からないんだよね。けどね、赤ワインのね、イタリア赤ワインのね、キャンティってやつ美味しいよ。キャンティクラシックって。
Similar remote.
The what? The Dahlia? I don't think so.
Celine Henry.
That's a closed case. This is probably another sad sack who lost his temper with a crowd who wouldn't put out.
You a suspect, Rusty?
Watch your mouth, Phelps. All I'm saying is we've got enough to do without reopening closed cases.
Talk me through it, Mal.
Severely battered, on display. Footprints would indicate that she has been stomped. Size of the footprints would seem to indicate a smallish men's shoe. What size shoe did Mendez wear?
You finished?
No, I'm not. At a glance, I would say strangulation was the cause of death. I'll need to do further tests for semen.
Angry boyfriend. If they were married, they'd be at home, not humping out here in Lover's Lane.
相当のおバカちゃんだなこいつ。キャンティークラシック美味しいよ。感じで。今日ワインもいろんな値段年代のものとかさ、難しいよね。ちょっと待って、新たな手がかりでしょ。ロケーション。モラーの住居行きましょう。そしたら
知ってる、キャンティのクラシコでしょ。
お、そう。あれすごく美味しくね。俺赤ワインで一番好きなんだけど、あれ。
You know the way. You can drive.
偉そうだ。
Still might be some playing the boyfriend angle.
I thought we were on our way to lock up the husband.
If he doesn't work out, that is.
Deirdre Muller has suffered enough. More than enough. You shouldn't make disparaging comments about her without even the slightest inkling of what she was like.
She was a woman, wasn't she?
Around
about my third divorce, I realized
キャンティ有名な品種だもんね。
そうだね。
You're married, ain't you, Phelps?
Don't make any
スペインのワインも美味しかったな、すっごい。今日なんかチリとかもいっぱいフランスがボルドーで有名なのかね。
You're a father, Cole? But don't tell me your eye don't bend.
This conversation is over.
「ロード中です」。みなみちゃんもお酒詳しいよね。若い割には。さて。あれ？うん、そうでしょ。
Phelps and Galloway, LAPD. Is your father home?
We'll be home soon. He's been out looking for Mommy.
What's your name, miss?
Michelle Eloise Mahler?
私はまだ未成年だからお酒の飲んだことないよ。
Could you have a seat for me, Michelle?
あ、そうなの？20歳じゃなかったっけ？正確な年まで知らんがな。
We're gonna have a look around.
さて。
He'll be back any moment. Just sit down.
まず見まがみ。あ、ない。
あと1ヶ月で20歳。
あ、そうなんだ。絶対関係ねえじゃん、これな。
I don't think this is going to help us.
あと1ヶ月か。あ、1月って言ってたもんね。絶対関係ないって。
It doesn't appear to be connected.
おっと、これは関係あるそうだね。
I doubt it.
え、違うの？なんて書いてるかわかんないな。バースデー。なんとか。まさか子供尋問書とかそんなこと考えてないよね、このゲーム。おっと、親密だね。関係ないべ。きれいよ。よいしょ。
Circumstantial.
関係ないんかい。おっと。8か。
Work boots. Size 8s.
たティファニー？あ、ティファニーではないんだね。
No sign of a wedding ring. Elgin wristwatch. Probably the same one snatched from her
といえ
body.
ば、エルジンでしょ、エルジン。こういうブランド出てくんだね。よし。これ面白くなってきたな。どうなんだ、前の事件との関係性が同じ感じで。
エルジン。何それ？
時計のメーカーじゃないかな。確か。前なんか、学生の頃持ってた曲かな。かわいそう。
Do you think you could answer a few questions for us?
Try.
いや、これでさ、子供疑うことできんのみたいなさ。
When did you last see your mother?
Yesterday afternoon. I went to a dance at Belmont High. Mommy was supposed to pick me up, but she didn't show.
So what did you do then?
I was upset.
あ、PTA って書いてあったね。
Daddy came instead.
これ嘘つきようがないっしょね。
And did he come and get you?
Of course. Some boys offered me a ride home, but that's not the right thing to do.
So you were hanging around the school for quite a while. What happened with your father?
I don't know.
I don't know.
I called and called and finally he answered.
Finally answered.
Came straight away then.
Came straight away then. 嘘ついたの。子供のせいなのに。
Some of your mother's jewelry was missing. Can you describe her things?
A ring, a watch. I never paid much attention to that stuff.
何今の目線そらしたの？もう一回なんかリアクションして。
I know it's painful, Michelle, but this may be important. She wore a wedding ring?
Mommy chose it herself. A rose gold wedding band and a matching diamond and ruby engagement ring.
She wore a watch?
Yes, a yellow gold Elgin watch. Daddy bought it for her birthday. We had a fight. It was kind of a makeup present.
まあこれは嘘ついちゃいんだね。
Your mom and dad are happily married?
What are you saying? Of course they are.
まあ絶対嘘ではないな。夫なればはないんだな。
They weren't happy, were they, Michelle? Did your father ever hit your mother?
Just the once. Said she would leave him if he ever did it again. He brought her a brooch pin to make up for it. And he always wore her golden butterfly.
Thanks, Miss Muller.
OK。
You've been very brave.
Hey! What gives?
おっとパパが。
Daddy, the police
Go to your
are
room,
here.
please, Michelle. I'll talk to the police.
Daddy, Mommy is gone.
Go to your room, young lady. She's not even out of school. You can't come in here interrogating her like she's
Your
some
wife
kind
was
of...
found murdered this morning.
Found? What? But she only...
We have some questions that we would like to ask you.
Sure, yeah. Yeah, I'll do my best.
Do my best.
What size shoe do you wear, Mr. Muller?
Why do you ask?
It's routine, sir. Simple process of elimination.
9s, I think.
Why are you lying to me, Mr. Mueller?
Why would I lie to you at a time like this?
That's funny. The work boots we found here are size 8s. Why lie about it if you've got nothing to hide?
Because I always get teased about the size of my feet. You know, small feet, small...
Always been true in my experience.
So you were here all night? You stayed in while your wife went out to pick up your daughter?
Yes, that's correct.
You should come clean if you're having an affair, or if there's something going on.
I told you I was here. Were you saying I wasn't?
バカなやつめ。
So why did you take so long to answer the phone when your daughter called?
Okay, I went out for a while.
今日のディナーはどんなだったの？
今日小籠包とチーズフォンデュとかそんな感じだよ。
You phoned in a missing persons report this morning?
Yeah, that's right. My wife didn't come home last night. She left around 9:30. Michelle was out at dance. She called me to let me know that Deidre didn't turn up.
あれ？誕生日パーティーではなかったんだね、絵文字。
ああ、食べたいんだからね。食べたいの作ってくれた感じかな。あとワイン飲んだりとか。
Your daughter said you were having an argument.
We argued about who would pick up Michelle. I worked a full day. I wanted to come home, put my feet up.
Okay, いいよ。
Your wife went to pick up Michelle?
Yes, that's right.
何なんだこいつの、こいつなんか全部怪しそうに見えるんだけど。なんて言ったんだ。落ち着きがないよね。
What happened, Hugo? You got any theories? Because we're starting to like you for this.
The car park by the school is kind of dark. Maybe somebody jumped her there. Did you try the parking lot?
あ、やっぱしくったか。
Your wife was beaten and then strangled. In your case, you have no alibi and a history of violence towards your wife.
That's not true. God damn it.
Well, give me an alternative, Hugo. Give me a reason why I shouldn't take you in for this.
My wife and I fought no more than any married couple. Sometimes it got rough. It was usually about money, okay? I'm tight. That's not a crime.
Yeah, やっぱそっか。
Very bad idea, Hugo. I'm no murderer. Make some arrangements for your daughter, and then present yourself to Central Station for questioning.
You gotta be kidding me, Phelps. Put the cuffs on him.
This is an outrage. I didn't kill my wife.
Your daughter is in the next room, Mueller, so I'm giving you a break. Don't make me change my mind, and don't make me come looking for you.
We should go back in there and bust his ass.
One, we need to break his alibi. Check phone records. Two, we have motive of domestic violence, which probably goes for half the men in L.A. Three, we have no evidence tying him to the crime scene.
Hello, detective.
おっと。 近所の母さんがなんか呼んでるよ。
Yes, ma'am.
I heard the terrible news over the radio.
And you can help us with our inquiries?
Yes, sir. They had a row last night. I heard Mrs. Muller screaming.
Did you see Mrs. Muller come home late last night at all?
No, not at all. I did see Mr. Muller put something in the incinerator earlier this morning, though.
I told you he was our guy. Now let's get this bum downtown and into a cell.
Look, there he is now.
Step away from the incinerator. Don't let him get away.
Okay, but no shooting. We need this guy to make the case.
追いかけっこ。よいしょ。おっと。
This doesn't look good, Hugo. I can explain the blood. Get him booked in at Central, officer. Then put him in an interview room. We'll be speaking with him later. And inform the captain.
Yes, sir, Detective.
Is there someone you can call, miss?
I don't want home and
You need somewhere to stay, Michelle. You have other family? Grandparents? Aunts or uncles?
call Aunt Helen, but she lives in Bakersfield and...
Call her. We're gonna get someone down here from Juvenile Hall to talk to you in the meantime.
We ought to get some uniforms down here, clean up, take care of the kid.
ということで電話しましょう。こっちね。
Galloway, Homicide Division, badge number
ああ、そういう
564.
ことか。
Did we get Ray Pinker and a technical services team to a house at 130 North Bonnie Bray Street? And send someone down from Juvenile Hall to look after a young lady.
Roger, 11K. Inform Detective Phelps that the coroner has a report waiting at the police morgue downtown when he's available.
Got it, KGPL.
Damn, a cop.
You're behind the wheel.
And where exactly are we
この
going?
高校へと行ってみるか。あ、行けない。よいしょ。
I'm surprised, you know. I didn't make the husband for it.
Always make the husband, Phelps. 9 times out of 10, it's the closest person to the Vic who does the deed. God knows I've wanted to kill some wives in my day.
Lex parsimoniae.
What?
The law of parsimony. Occam's razor. The simplest explanation is most likely the correct one.
Well, you could have said that without getting all liturgical on me.
I'll try to dumb things down from now on.
Appreciate it. And try this one on besides. Rusty's razor.
How's that go?
You blame the guy that...
Of course. The famous Lex ignoramus.
Closes cases, Cole. Puts a lot of people away, that one.
ということで、アンチ署に行きましたと。これはね。
Phelps, Rusty, thanks for coming.
Can you blood type the shoes that we bagged and see if they're a match?
Sure. It'll all be in the report, but I'm assuming you want the details now?
Please. Cause of death is strangulation?
Correct. Take a look at the samples on the bench.
違うな。これもないか。
What are the normal uses for that kind of rope?
On boats, mooring lines.
Correct. Although Ray says that they're sometimes used as bell ropes in churches.
So are we looking for a sailor or a minister?
Well, in my experience, sailors seem to have the greater libido.
Was Mrs. Muller criminally attacked?
No external or internal traces of semen.
Thanks, Mal. Anything else comes up, you let us know.
ということで、ここに行きましょう。場所がなるほど、場所を聞かないといけないんだな。どこだ電話。アイコンマークあるぞ。なんで手付けだったんだ。
Operator, give me dispatch.
Putting you through now.
Cole Phelps, badge 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
I need an address on a Belmont High School.
Checking for you, Detective. Belmont High, 1575 West 2nd Street.
Are there any messages for me?
Yes, Detective. A green 1946 coupe registered to Mrs. Hugo Muller has been found in the parking lot adjoining the Belmont High School and playing fields. Captain Donnelly wants you to head down there immediately to take the school janitor's statement.
Thanks for your help.
Okay.で、こっちにベルモント高校へ行くと。では、運転をお願いだ。
You can drive.
これセーブ本当されてんのかな、心配だな。
Not exactly the happiest of places, the coroner's office.
Carruthers is a good man, professional, diligent. If you're working with a pro, it's easy to overlook the grim realities of a place like that.
Funny job, that, the coroners.
How so?
You know, you don't want them enjoying their work too much. The wrong kind of man can get awfully lonely rattling around a joint full of corpses.
Rusty, that's like something out of the pulps.
You've been reading the same ones as me?
I thought you were usually too drunk to get through a magazine.
You know, if I close one eye and squint, you can just about make out the print.
ということで、高校ですね。ベルモントハイスクール。
This is the car?
Yes, sir, Detective.
Have you looked it over?
Superficially. I was told to wait for you guys.
Thanks. We'll take it from here. What time did you see the person park the car?
Late last night, after school social, maybe 1 a.m. I've been keeping a good eye out lately. We've had problems with the child molester.
And this was the same man?
I don't know, sir. I mean, I'd like to say yes, but truth is, it was pretty dark.
All right. Tell me about this man you've been having trouble with.
He hangs near the playground, tries to befriend the children. He was around here last night before the dance. Yes, sir, I would say so, yes. There's the son of a bitch now.
Hey, you! Go, Phelps. I'll take the car and see if I can cut him off.
なんだ、また鬼ごっこかい。
マイ・フェイバリット・ドリンク・ネーム・イズ・焼酎ハイボール・メイド・オブ・宝酒造。
それ好きだな。 酒飲めねえって言ってたじゃん。なるほど。宝してそう。
そう。
ポケツは掘ったな、お姉さん。待て待て待て待て待て、お前体力切れるよそろそろ。結構走らされるな、おい。あららららららららららら。はい、来た、オッケー。あ、笑ってるのかわいいね。
What's your name?
Who's asking?
We can do this the easy way or the hard way.
Name's Eli Rooney.
You've been in trouble with the law before, Eli?
Some.
What are you doing around here?
I like to keep an eye on the children.
Strictly paternal, is it, Eli?
Don't sass me, boy.
A woman was abducted here last night, Eli, and murdered.
And I would love to make you for that, you oaky motherfucker.
Well, I wouldn't know nothing about that. A woman, you say? I like 'em a little younger than that.
Turn out your pockets, Eli.
Now, why would I do that?
Because I'm about to break your fucking skull, Eli.
You're under arrest, Eli. You are in very deep trouble.
もう関係なくこういう証拠があったら片っ端からしょっぴくんだね。
Why bother with the paperwork, Eli? I'm gonna take out my gun and I'm gonna count to 5. Let's see how fast you can run now.
Hang on a goddamn minute. I found that thing in the parking lot.
Get some backup out here, Rusty. We need to get this one downtown and into a cell.
飲んでみてほしい。本当に安いし、飲みやすいし。
なるほどね。ハイボール好きだよ。宝酒造ね。お名前は知ってるね。ということで、おっと。これがやっぱあれだ。
Blood and skin samples. We better get Ray Pinker out here.
パパよ。これはハイボールじゃない。
あ、そうなんだ。へえ。焼酎なの？焼酎でしたけどね。
The overalls are stenciled HM. Muller is a mechanic. I wonder what Eli
多分麦焼酎とソーダを割ったもの。
あ、ちょっとそれ飲んでみたい。
It's from a Chrysler. Could be important.
中央署に出ましょう。麦焼酎とソーダなので、それちょっと飲んだことないから飲んでみたい。すごい。また都合のよく電話があるね、おいこれ。
The cop they've been talking about on the radio? Want another combination?
Phelps, badge 1247.
How can I help, Detective?
I need interrogation set up at Central for both suspects being held in the Muller homicide case.
Certainly, Detective. I'll get in touch with the watch commander.
Thanks.
ということで、尋問のため中央署に戻りましょう。
Can you drive to this one?
これで多分犯人が来るかな。
I say we make Rooney for this. I think we should lay it on him. He was near the car, he had her jewelry, the DA will love him for it.
Even if he didn't do it?
Who cares whether he
酎ハイは焼酎とソーダを割ってるから焼酎ハイボールでしょ。それで似たような名前が多いサワーが甘いやつ。レモン酎ハイとか。
ああ、なるほどね。なるほど、なるほど。酎ハイは焼酎とソーダでしょ。レモン酎ハイとかね。わかるわかる。 ということで中央署に着きましたよ。よいしょ。
You better not go soft on me in here, Phelps.
Are they ready?
Killers in 2 and the perverts in 1. Get in there and get a conviction.
OK。さあ、インタビュールームへ行きましょう。
Captain, we were on our way to interview Eli Rooney.
Yes, Phelps, I know. This particular fiend is an old acquaintance. I have tried to reaffirm his belief in a wrathful and terrible God. Whichever way it goes, I'll be dealing.
OK。キャプテンの指令、変態エリンと取り調べしよう。
You look like you've had it rough.
See me asking for your sympathy, boy?
勤務先。
Down on your luck, Eli.
I had worse. My family ate roadkill during the Dust Bowl.
But you have a job. A parolee has to have a job, correct?
I had me a job down in San Pedro. I'm looking for something new.
お前落ち着きがねえな。
This place you worked have a name?
Hennessy Marine. You can't miss the place. Big yellow letters, HM out front.
They give you any workwear, Eli?
Sure. Green coverall. Dang thing was hot. Felt like I was back in the pen wearing it.
You ever tie up any of your victims, Eli?
It's not a nice thing to go call them that.
What would you call them?
I can't say. I learned a long time ago not to go talking about the things I like. Talking about it just seems to get people's dander up.
Answer the goddamn question, Rooney, before I brain you.
See what I mean? Short answer is yes.
You have any preference regarding rope, Eli?
I know a good rope from a bad rope, if that's what you mean. That's not what you mean, is it? Any old rope will do me fine.
You're lying, Eli. You're a creature of habit. You just get out of jail and you're back to your old ways. You use a specific type of rope.
That may be the case. But you got nothing that says I used a rope to hurt that woman.
甘いな。
I think you should let me go. Is there some money coming my way for finding that butterfly?
You killed Mrs. Miller and stole her jewelry.
That ain't so. I ain't done nothing like that.
You have no job and nowhere to live by the smell of things. And you need money. You've been in trouble before, Eli. Who do you think a jury will believe?
I've been in trouble for other things, but I ain't never killed no one. I saw that car coming to the parking lot late last night. Man got changed there and then put his coveralls in the trunk. I saw him drop the butterfly in the lamplight and he strolled out, cool as you like. And I went over and I picked it up.
I don't like you, Eli. I think you're an evil man. I think you try to pass off your pain to other people. I can't make you for this case, but my consolation is that I don't think you will be out of prison for very long.
You can count on it, shitbird. By the way, Eli, the captain and the Hat Squad would like to talk to you next. Any idea what they might want to talk about? For my money, Hugo Muller's our #1 suspect. The evidence is solid. I think it's time we hit him with it. Here's where we stand, Hugo. Your next-door neighbor heard screaming coming from your house. You were burning your blood-stained shoes.
You have no one who can confirm your whereabouts last night. Your daughter says you're a violent man. We have everything we need to send you to death row, and all you have to say for yourself is, I didn't do it.
I swear I didn't kill her. Give me that lie test. I can prove it.
Why did you burn your shoes, Hugo?
Because I knew you'd never believe me.
Believe what?
It's rabbit's blood. A guy at work brought him in and I helped him skin them.
Do you know anything about ropes, Hugo?
As much as the next man. I was a scout. I learned some more in the army.
You learned to strangle with the rope in the army?
With rope, with my bare hands, but mainly with wire. I learned a lot of things in the army, but I still didn't kill my wife.
For argument's sake, what type of rope would you use?
If I had to, I would use a triple braid. Less flex, easier to control.
We found your wife's car. Someone parked it at the school late last night. Do you have anything to say about that?
It wasn't me.
Where do you keep your work clothes?
I keep them at work in my locker.
What color are your overalls?
Green. We all wear green. It's a company policy.
Nani?
Your wife was beaten with a tire iron, Hugo. An appropriate choice of tool for a mechanic.
I know nothing about any tire iron.
You're lying, Hugo. You're gonna have to come clean on this.
You got no proof.
見つけてんだな、これが。
Your wife drove a Chevrolet, Hugo. What make of car do you drive?
A Chrysler Airflow.
So I guess that explains why the tire iron that killed your wife came from a Chrysler. We're letting you go for now, Muller. Go home and see your daughter, and work on your story. It's got more holes than a batting cage.
That's the guy. Detective. That's him. That's the guy who parked the car. I'm sure of it. Hey, he's getting away!
That's not true. I can't go to jail.
Okay, 夜の街を行きましょう。
Phelps, you gotta get me closer.
何？真ん中行くか。やっぱ行くと思った。
Hit it! Clean this asshole off the road.
あ、間違った。ああ、車全然勘違いしちゃった。
that's the guy. Detective, that's him. That's the guy who parked the car, I'm sure of it. Hey, he's getting away!
That's not true. I can't go to jail.
車の色変わってるし。オッケー、行くぜ。
Don't go to sleep on me. Get me back in close. Hit him, Cole. Spit him out. I'll try to shoot out his tires. Wish me luck.
あいつ頭当たってんじゃん。
Hit it. Clean this asshole off the road.
なかなか細いとこ入るね。
Now is not the time to play around, Phelps.
おお。俺も死んでっちゃうんじゃん。
You and your goddamn Latin, Phelps.
It ends here, Hugo. Once we get the janitor's statement, you'll be staring down a murder charge. Put your hands in the air!
なるほどね。
I have to say I'm disappointed. I stood in front of a troop of reporters and made promises. Promises of swift and fearful retribution, and you bring me an armful of vagary and happenstance. You made the department look bad, lad. Do it again and your career as a policeman will come to an abrupt and ignominious end. You two are back on the streets. Find street criminals, roust them, beat them, and restore some fervor to your police work. Your next case will come when you've revived my faith in your abilities. Now get out of here!
ようわからんけど怒られちゃったってことで方ってわりかし惜しい。あといくらだったんだ。正解した質問は15分の10。まあ3分の2はクリアってことだね。昔のシーンだね。シーンだね。
Lieutenant! Phelps, we've been over this. That sniper barely missed you back on the beach. Until the mission is over, there'll be no more saluting or signs of rank.
I'm in charge here, Medier!
Do you wish to interrogate the prisoners?
No, they're beat. Why they look so sullen? You're wondering why we haven't killed them yet. There's no greater shame than being taken prisoner.
Yet this golden boy actually seems to know what he's doing.
なた方の階層と名前を名乗ってください。
日本人だ。
Hitman, 何様だと思ってるんだ。
See that, boys? He slapped that Jap right upside the head.
It was merely to remind him of his place. His shame was the tone of voice that he used with a superior. I respect the Japanese, Corporal.
Respect, we're here to kill the sons of bitches.
Do you know why we are fighting the Japanese, Private?
With respect, sir, these bastards attacked Pearl Harbor.
And why did they attack Pearl, Private?
Because they hate the US of A and our way of life.
They attacked the US because we cut off their oil. What would we do if another country denied us the gas to run our cars?
おお、なるほどね。キアのストッキング殺人事件。変わった名前が好きだね。なるほど。2時間前か。
Phelps, I was just discussing with Finbar here how well you were doing. Have a seat.
Yeah, my real name. You can just forget all about it.
You boys have a new case. A poor Hispanic woman murdered near City Hall and left lying naked in an alleyway.
Another naked woman, sir?
Yes. We seem to have had quite a run of them since the Dahlia fiend first struck.
Phelps is politely trying to hint that he thinks the Mendez case is hokey.
Well, young Phelps, you win some and you lose some in police work.
You're happy with the Mueller case, sir?
Over the moon, boys! The DA couldn't be more pleased with the evidence, the witness, and the lack of an alibi. Now, get out there and catch me another sinner.
いいよな、こういうレストラン。ということで、殺人事件に関してはダウンタウン事件の現場を検査すると。OK。
You drive. I'm gonna go over the case notes.
You have the address?
It's the alley off Aliso between Los Angeles and Alameda.
You're kidding. The next one will be opposite Central Station.
Count yourself lucky, Phelps. Most guys would kill to land a case so close to their desk.
Yeah. It means they can pop in to hit the office supply of hooch whenever they need it.
You know, that ain't a bad idea. That is not a bad idea at all, Phelps.
よいしょ。ちょうどいいとこかな。ちょうど2倍あったんで、次のセーブで L.A.Noire は今日はちょっと終わりますね。
Detectives, they're ready to start the show. I'll take you through.
またこれかい。
Oh, for Christ's sake.
Brothers, Pinker?
Cause of death is pretty apparent. We thought we'd best wait for you. When you're ready.
やっぱこれなんかあるんだな。あ、セーブ中だ。よし。ということで、キリがいいので、8回目の L.A.Noire はこれで終わりたいと思います。また次回9回やっていきますんで、ぜひともよろしくです。よいしょ。